So, this might be my dumbest challenge run today. We all know Miitopia isn't hard, so I made it hard in many different ways, which I won't list off, you can't make me. So, why make it so that you can't use sprinkles? They're a nice, easy, quick way to heal in case you don't want to waste a turn in the safe spot, so they should in theory be pretty essential to beating the game. Well, let's find out. Can you beat Miitopia without sprinkles? Aight, so since Greenhorne is the first world of the game, you haven't had enough time to kill enough enemies to get more sprinkles. The more sprinkles you have, the more the game relies on you using them, so because you barely have any sprinkles at this point of the game, and for basically the entirety of Greenhorne, the fights weren't that much different from usual. This one is absolutely no exception. I also feel like something which led to Greenhorne as a whole just being overall piss easy was also the fact that I had very bulky teammates in the forms of a warrior and Bobstar. This fight encapsulates this perfectly. Aside from Polly dying near the end, this was just another golem. Just overall not problematic thanks to my warrior and Bobstar carrying me immensely. This too, I mean, what'd you expect at this point? For it to be hard? On to Neksdor. I don't know how, but the gold snurp managed to give me more problems than all of Greenhorne. For whatever reason, these things have insanely high damage outputs and managed to kill my weak mage, weak scientist, and weak myself really easily. I also don't really get why I just went with my normal Neksdor teammates for this run, since 3 of my 4 team members are really frail and the only non-frail teammate is my healer. So, as a result, pretty much every Neksdor boss killed me at least a couple times. For the first time ever, I had to complete more levels to be more leveled up for this boss in particular. Usually this doesn't really happen in Neksdor, this boss specifically, considering it's among the easiest bosses in the entire game. Usually I can breeze through this game really easily until Karkaton or Realm of the Fae, where shit just goes from 0 to 100 really freaking quick. But no, this time surprisingly, no. The same thing I said for the Cobra applies to the 2 paintings. Killed me a couple times before I was able to finish them off. This is the only Neksdor boss I was actually able to first try in this run, surprisingly enough. Normally I can first try pretty much everything in the game aside from like Karkaton and everything onwards. Pretty much I'm able to first try the first half of the game. Nothing else really happened. Pharaoh is more of an endurance test than anything else. This fight took me pretty long, but I wasn't ever at a risk of dying thanks to me just being really safe spot spamming. On to Realm of the Fae.